Welcome, everybody. We got 7 breaks tonight. We're going to start off with our 25 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 747. We do have one team left in this one. There's a link in the chat if you guys want to grab any of these remaining teams. Then we're going to follow that up with 25 Luminance Football Hobby PYT 740, 25 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 745, 23 Topps Chrome Update Baseball Hobby PYT 748. We're chasing those debut patch autos in there. We have 8 teams left in that one. 24 Contenders Football Hobby PYT 736. We got 10 spots left in that. 22 Topps Chrome Sonic and Sapphire Baseball. That's a 2-box mixer PYT 742. We have about 8 teams left in that one. And our final break of the night is 25 Certified Football Hobby PYT 754. That one is full. Again, if you guys want to grab any spots, we got the link in the chat. There is a code to get 10% off those remaining spots. We're going to have one auto in this box. You guys are going to guess the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. 20 packs, 4 cards per pack. Let's pull the list up. Okay, we had one team left in this one. I think we actually sold it, so we are sold out. Let me update this real fast. But we do have other spots in tonight's breaks, guys. If you want to grab any of them, you can use that code, get your 10% off. Let me pull up this list. We are full for break number 1. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. 25 Topps Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 747. You can get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. You do not have to be in the break to guess. If you guess correctly, you'll get 20 in credit to use in our shop for any breaks, packs, or box. All right, we're going to get started. Break number 1. We will be breaking again on Monday. We got a schedule started for that. Future break schedule link. It'll pop up in the chat eventually. You guys can go check that out. Bookmark that page. Track of what we have coming up. Got Teoscar Hernandez, Rafael Devers, Pete Alonso, Tyler Locklear. And up next after this one is Luminance Football 2025. There's Connor Gillespie, Jackson Churio. On the future stars, that is 99 out of 99. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And then we got Matt Chapman. Ezekiel Tovar, Dylan Cease, by France, David Festa on the rookie. If you guys can guess the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. There's Alex Bregman, Tyler Gentry, Fortune 15, that is Mookie Betts, Ryan Mountcastle. Dansby Swanson, Riley Green, Gunnar Henderson, Kobe Mayo. Willie Adames, Adam Mazur, Mike Burrows, Brendan Donovan. Logan Gilbert, Shea Langoliers, Tyler Soderstrom, and Adam Klopfenstein on the rookie. Matt Stram, Andrew Vaughn for the White Sox, that is out of 199. Luis Angel Acuña, Aaron Nola. Alec Burleson, Hell Martinez. We got Anthony Volpe, Max Muncy. Grab those spots on the rest of the breaks tonight, guys. There's a link in the chat for all this. Dallas Garcia. Will Warren is going to be our rookie auto. Key pitcher for the Yankees, Will Warren. He's hit for the Yankees spot. Shohei Ohtani on the all etch. Bichette. About halfway through this one. Luminance football is coming up next. If you're waiting on that one, that will follow this. We got Royce Lewis, Rick Hooker, Christian Campbell, Justin Warbleski, Vinny Pasquantino, Fernando Tatis, Brendan Lockridge, Andrew Benintendi. We have Nick Gonzalez, Lane Thomas, Shohei Ohtani, Zach Zenzo, Jace Young, Jackson Jobe out of 150. Into the Tigers. Dylan Cruz, Brooks Baldwin for the White Sox. Freddie Freeman, Michael Walker, Marco Luciano, Marcelo Zuna, Garrett Mitchell, Sean Kersey, Jason Dominguez, Luis Angel Acuna. We got 4 packs left. Byron Buxton, Luis De Los Santos, Shea Whitcomb, Shea Langoliers, Matt Mania, Jesse Winker, Howard Tatis Jr., Samuel Algaretti, Bryce Harper, Billy Cook, Mike Yastrzemski, Rafael Devers. Final pack of this break. We got Pete Alonso, Samuel Aldegari, Corey Seager, and Luis Castillo. Let's top load recap, then we'll move on to Luminance. Will Warren was our auto in this one. And the guess of the break. Hey guys, if you want to grab any spots in tonight's breaks, the link is in the chat. There is a code to get 10% off any of those remaining spots. We had Jackson Churio, that was 99 out of 99 on the Future Stars. Andrew Vaughn out of 199, 17 out of 199. That's Joe out of 150, 86 out of 150, and Will Warren on our auto. That's going to do it for break number 1. Lumen's football coming up next. Let's update the title here. This one is full as well. Again, we do have several spots left in tonight's breaks. If anybody wants to grab them, use that link in the chat. All right, here's our list for this. Here's our left. Teams are on the right. UW down here with the Browns in the bottom spot. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto and this one for 20 in credit. You do not have to be in the break to guess. Throw a name out there. If that person is on the last auto in this, you'll get 20 in credit to use in our shop for any breaks, packs, or boxes. PYT 740 coming up next. All right, guys, here we go with PYT 740 or 25 Luminance football. 3 auto, 1 mem per box, 10 cards per pack, 4 cards, or full packs per box. 4 packs, there's an empty box. Pack number 1. We got Khalil Shakur, Vaughn A. Chan, Josh Allen, Roy Franklin, Devin Neal. Is out of 249 for the Saints. And our mem in this one, the Bright Beginnings, Jared Verse. That is out of 25, 12 out of 25 Bright Beginnings. Except for the Rams, Justin Jefferson, Will Campbell, Holly Gordon, and Nick Marwari. Good reporter card. Pack number 2. Roquan Smith, Jordan Addison, Patrick Mahomes, Jared Goff, Shamar Stewart is out of 299. And we have Xavier Watts for the Falcons. That auto is out of 700. Xavier Watts going to the Falcons spot. Auto number 1 of what should be 3. We have 2 more autos coming up. You guys are guessing the player on the last of those. Out of 100, we have Bo Jackson on the Vestige. Derek Harmon. Malachi Starks. Jack Betch. Next pack. Up next after this one is our 25 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 745. We got 5 more breaks tonight, guys. We do have spots available. Use that link in the chat. There's Jerome Ford. There's that code for 10% off. Eddie George. Jerry Judy. Out of 75. 37 out of 75. This is Jake Ringingstool. Roquan Smith. Out of 299. And Brady Cook. Auto number 2. This is out of 700. That is going to the Jets. Unforgettable insert here of Joe Mixon. Luther Burden. Cam Scatabo. Ashton Genty. Hit reporter card. And a final pack of the break. We have Drake May. Jeff Blake. Jeff Blake for the Cincinnati Bengals. Trey McBride. Jameson Williams. Elijah Arroyo. That is going to be out of 150. And Eddie George is going to be our final auto. That is going to go to Tennessee. Eddie George was the guest of this break. Jamar Chase on the Fusion. Luke Lackey. Alec Ayomanor and Bo Collins to finish it off. Let's top load recap, and then we'll move on to our Bowman Chrome. Hey guys, we do have spots in the upcoming breaks tonight. Use that link in the chat to grab those. We will be back again on Monday night as well. We got a slate of breaks scheduled for Monday. A little more here to top load, then we'll recap. With the Devin Neal out of 249. Out of 299, Shamar Stewart. Of 100, we had the Bo Jackson. 75, the Bringing Stool. Roquan Smith out of 299. Out of 150, Elijah Arroyo. Jared Verse on the Bright Beginnings Mem out of 25. Out of 700, Xavier Watts. Brady Cook out of 700. And Eddie George out of 50. 12 out of 50 on the Eddie George. That'll do it for our Luminance. Let's update our title. We got 25 Bowman Chrome coming up next. This one is full. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 credit. There's our list. Your names are on the left, your teams are on the right. This is 25 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 745. Get those guesses in for the player on the last auto. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, guys, here we go with our 25 Bowman Chrome Baseball Hobby PYT 745. Eddie George was numbered to 50. 50 on the Eddie George. 6 packs per box, 10 cards per pack. This is 2025 Bowman Chrome. 2 autos per box on average as well. Six packs. Here's an empty box. Here we go. Good luck to everybody in this one. Jacob DeGrom, Chase Stolander, Cuero, Acuna, Bubba Chandler out of 99 of a green shimmer, J.J. Weatherholt, Cornell, Julian Barreto, Justice Bigby, Ronnie Cruz. Next pack. Jose Ramirez, Royce Lewis, Manny Machado, Carlos LaGrange, auto number 1 going to the Yankees. You'll have time to get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. Raul Solano out of 100. That's Cam Smith, Jack Caglione, Nathan Church, Ty Roberts, Yalil Melendez on the first Bowman. Matt Olson, Sean Burke, Dylan Dingler. Dingler on the red rookie. Max volume as Kobe Mayo, Kevin Alcantara, Ali Rio, Ferry Boss, Sadbiel Delzine, Julian De La Cruz, Brandon Cortesia, Will Warren, C.J. Abrams, Mason Wynn, Spencer Gusting, the 150, Jotaro Mori, Max Clark, Gabriel Batista, Christopher Polanco, Santiago Leon, Christopher Acosta, Leo Rodriguez. Up next after this is our 23 Topps Chrome Update Baseball Hobby. PYT 748. Grab your spots in that one, guys. Link in the chat. There's Julio Rodriguez, Zach Wheeler, Yamamoto, Randy Rosarena out of 40 or 499. Zadbiel Delzine out of 150 is the guess of the break. It was 80 out of 150. We have Nick Kurtz, Maury again, Murillo, Miranda, and DJ Layton. Our final pack of this break. Getting up next after this is 23 Topps Chrome Update Baseball Hobby. Grab your spots on that one. There's Walker Buehler, Corbin Burns, Logan Henderson on the red rookie, Jesus Mane, Ezekiel Tovar out of 399, 77 out of 399, Leo DeVries, Hayden Powell, Tommy White, Pedro Atui, and Juan Thomas to round it out. We're going to top load, recap, then we'll move on to our 23 Topps Chrome Update Series. A couple more here to top load before we recap. Again, we will be back on Monday, 9 p.m. Central. We got some breaks scheduled for that. Future break schedules where you can find those spots. Solano out of 100. On to Tampa. Dylan Dingler on the red rookie. Spencer Besting. Maury out of 150 on the blue. First Bowman. Randy Rosarena of 499. Logan Henderson on the red rookie. Ezekiel Tovar out of 399. Bo Chandler out of 99. Carlos LaGrange and Belzine out of 150 are the autos in this one. All right, that does it for 25 Bowman Chrome. Let's update our title. We'll update our list as well. This is 2023 Topps Chrome Update Series. We had 8 spots available when we went live in this one. Let's see what we got left. We have 6 teams left in this one. Get the list updated here. Of those final 6 teams. Here's our list. I'm going to pull it up. We got the Diamondbacks, Orioles, Rockies, Tigers, Marlins, and Nationals available if anybody wants them. 23 Topps Chrome Update Baseball Hobby PYT 748 coming up next. All right, guys, here we go with the Chrome Update. Grab those last 6 teams. Diamondbacks, Orioles, Rockies, Tigers, Marlins, and Nationals. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one. We got 24 packs, 4 cards per pack, 1 auto per box on average. Good luck to all those in this break. Good luck to everyone getting those guesses in for the player on the last auto. Okay, back a little bit, 2 box. There we go. Miguel Garcia, Ryan Yarborough, Brett Beatty, got Anthony Volpe on the rookie debut. Brendan Shoemake, Rich Hill, we have the Uriel on the All-Star Game, Chrome, Bryce Miller. Up next after this one's 24 Contenders Football Hobby. We got spots left in that one. Kevin Kelly, Dylan Tate, Corbin Carroll on the rookie debut, Chrome. Justin May. Peyton Battenfield. Brent Pedrick. Thaddeus Ward. And we have Bobby Miller. George Soriano. Christian Velasquez. That is out of 199 for the Twins. Juan Soto. Michael Bush for the Dodgers. Tyler Anderson. We have Taj Bradley. That's going to be out of 50. 36 out of 50 on that one. Action Stars, Corbin Carroll. We got Yuri Perez. Grayson Rodriguez. Tanner Bivey. Tommy La Stella. Robbie Grossman. Brenton Doyle. Andrew Benintendi. Corey Seager on the All-Star Game. Seth Lugo. Jesse Chavez. Gus Varland. Kenta Maeda. Mike Clevenger. Finley Jansen. Thaddeus Ward. Jerkson Profar. Carlos Vargas. Jacob DeGrom. Or Winfro. Rafael Devers. Sean Murphy. Back. Yeah, Ryan Walker. Carlos Vargas. Gunnar Henderson. Jose Cuas. Again, guys, grab your spots in these upcoming breaks. There's a link in the chat. Let's get these breaks filled tonight. There's Oscar Gonzalez. Another Mike Clevenger. Grayson Rodriguez. Corbin Carroll. Donovan Solano. And this is going to be our auto. This is going to be Charles LeBlanc out of 250. Going to the Marlins spot. Should be the guest of the break. There's Christopher Morel, Jose Siri. Halfway through this one. Door. Stereo. Tosh Bradley. Bush again. Debut. Dylan Moore, Miguel Vargas, the Titans of Anthony Volpe, Brett Beatty. We got Contenders football coming up next. Then we have 22 Topps Chrome Sonic Sapphire Mixer and then Certified Football to end it. There's James Paxton. We do have spots available, guys, in these breaks. Tristan Casas, Tatis on the Titans, Luis Medina. Nick Ahmed. We got Gunnar Henderson, Jordan Walker, Christian Vasquez, Francisco Alvarez, Leody Tavares, Tristan Casas, Jose Azocar, Andrew Nardi, Tommy LaStella, Francisco Alvarez, Jason DeLay, Garrett Hill, Jordan Lyles, Shohei Ohtani, All-Star game for the Angels, and then we got Chapman, Lamont Wade Jr., Josh Jones, Andrew Nardi, and Vaughn Grisham. Last two pack coming up. Patrick Corbin, Jared Schuster, Yandy Diaz, and Nick Martinez. Our final pack of the break. Nolan Jones, Zach Neto, Leody Tavares, and Ryan Noda rookie. Angels to close it out. We're at the top level recap. Our numbered parallels. And we'll move on to Contenders Football 2024. Grab your spots, guys, in that one. We had several remaining when we went live tonight. We got 5 autos in that break. Christian Vasquez, that is out of 199. Taj Bradley, that is out of 50. 6 out of 50. Charles LeBlanc out of 250. And that is going to do it for the 23 Chrome Update Series. Let's update our list here with our Contenders football. One team left in this one. I'll update this list. In the meantime, you guys can get your guesses in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. You have 5 autos per box on average. You guys are guessing the player on the last auto for 20 in credit. Get those guesses in, grab those final spots. Got one more spot left in this one. I think it's the Tennessee Titans are available. All right, here's our list. Titans are available. Get your guesses in for the player on the last auto. You do not have to be in the break to guess. So if you're watching live, get those guesses in. We'll be right back in just a moment. All right, guys, here we go with our contenders football. Somebody grab the Titans. We got two more breaks after this one. We got 22 Chrome Sonic Sapphire Mixer and Certified Football 2025. This is 24 Contenders Football Hobby. We should have 5 autos in here. Good luck to everybody in this break. There's Khalil Mack, Austin Eckler, TJ Watt, Dak Prescott, Harrison Smith. Our first auto is Graham Barton for the Bucks. Graham Barton, base auto here on the rookie ticket for the Bucks. Rookie of the year, contender Roma Dunze, winning ticket Jalen Hurts. Lamar Jackson, Travis Kelce, Kenneth Walker, Jared Goff, Baker Mayfield. As a playoff ticket out of 199, Baker Mayfield for Tampa. How about Justin Rogers on the rookie ticket auto? The Cincinnati Bengals. He's in the Dallas uniform. That will go to the Bengals. There are instances where you see rookies on 2 different teams. On these ball pass, Dak Prescott, Jared Goff on the power players. That one would get random at the end. Daniel Jones, Adam Thielen, Josh Palmer, Stephon Diggs, Russell Wilson, Jack Westover on the divisional ticket for Seattle out of 99, 57 out of 99. Rookie of the year, Adonai Mitchell, Jordan Love on the hall pass. DK Metcalf, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Darius Slay, Keenan Allen, Cooper Kupp for the Cowboys, Brevin Span Ford, all pass, Debo. More Chase Justin Jefferson on this one. See if we got somebody that owns both teams or not. That'll be random as well, so we'll do power players random at the end. Terry McLaurin, Nico Collins, CeeDee Lamb, Kobe Brissett, Zay Flowers, Audric Estime. That's going to be an on-card auto. Going to Denver. Rookie of the Year contender, that is Michael Penix. Winning ticket to Travis Kelce in our final pack of the break. We have Harrison Butker, Tyler Lockett, Jahmyr Gibbs, Brian Burns, DeAndre Swift, and Jake Bates is going to be the guess. Playoff ticket, Jake Bates. Out of 149 for the Lions spot. Jake Bates is the guess of the break. CeeDee Lamb on this hall pass. DeAndre Hopkins, CeeDee Lamb on the power players, which we will random those off. Do a top bottom random. Teams on the top, we got the Cowboys, Lions, Vikings. Teams on the bottom, we got the Cowboys, Bengals, Chiefs. Depending on which card it is, Cowboys are on the top and bottom. Do our random here. Good luck to everybody on this one. We have 2 breaks left, guys. Grab those last few spots we have remaining. All right, here's our randomizer. We got the top, bottom there. We're going to roll the dice. We're going to randomize them 3 and 3 for 6 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and or 6 and final time 6 times. Going to the teams on the bottom. Bottom is going to get those. Take a look here. So the CeeDee Lamb, DeAndre Hopkins is going to the Chiefs. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase going to the Bengals. Jared Goff, Dak Prescott going to the Cowboys. And we have Baker Mayfield for $199 on the playoff ticket. Jordan Love hall pass there. We got Graham Barton, Justin Rogers, Jake Westover out of 99 on the divisional ticket auto. Brevin Span Ford, Audric Estime, and Jake Bates was the guest of the break of final auto. That is out of 149. That will do it for contenders. Update our title. Update our list here. We got the Sonic Sapphire mixer. We're going to end it with our contenders football. We got 1 team left in our contenders for our Sapphire Sonic break. We have the Miami Marlins available in this one. If anybody wants Miami, now's the time to grab them. Here's your list. Get your guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel. There's no guaranteed autos, but there are numbered parallels Autos are possible, but we're going to guess the player on the last numbered parallel. PYT 742 coming up next. All right, our second to last break of the night, 22 top Sonic and Sapphire. Those guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel. We got 4 exclusive black and white Ray Waves in there. And then we got our Sapphire. You can get those guesses in for the player on the last of the numbered parallels. Certified Football 2025 is coming up next after this one. $50. Save our Sapphire packs for the last, for the end of this one. Sapphire is a 25. Pack number 1. We have Brandon Marsh, Max Scherzer, Kevin Sheets, Lindor, Starling Marte on the Rayway, Curtis Terry, Castellanos, Kevin Gossman, Sonic Parallel out of 199, Cedric Mullins. Can guys get those guesses in for the player on the last auto? Grab those Miami Marlins if they have already been purchased. It's Castro, Trevor Story, Brandon Crawford, Kirloff, Blake Snell, Willie Castro, JT Realmuto, David Smith, Joe Musgrove, Marquez, Garrett Cole, Chaz McCormick, Buster Posey, Zach Greinke, Kyle Seager, Yadier Molina, Taylor McGill, Carlos Correa, John Lester, Kowar, Clayton Kershaw, Tyler Glasnow, Yohan Moncada, Tim Anderson, Shane Baz. Those guesses in for the player on the last numbered parallel for 20 in credit. Del Marte, Trey Turner, that one's all ended up. Bichette, Jaron Duran. One more break after this tonight, guys. There's Brandon Belts, Jake Myers, Harrison Bader, Trevor Rogers, Josh Donaldson, We will be back again on Monday, 9 p.m. Central. With Merrifield, Nelson Cruz, Fernando Tatis, Gurriel, Albert Pujols, Odell Bruhan, Eli Morgan, and Jared Walsh. Matt Burling, Luis Robert, Matt Chapman, Jose Siri. JD Martinez, Javier Baez, Max Kranick, Jack Flaherty, Trey Mancini, Alexander Wells, Matt Olson, Seiya Suzuki, Wilson Contreras. A final Sonic pack. Trevor Larnach, Trey Mancini, Josh Donaldson, Luis Gill. Let's do our Chrome Sapphires. Logan Gilbert on the Future Stars. Justin Upton, Dallas Garcia, CJ Abrams. That is JT Realmuto. We got the Slugger Reunion. Chicago Cubs team card. Trey Mancini. Odor. Philadelphia team card. Milwaukee Brewers team card out of 50, 39 out of 50. Anthony Rendon. Jacob DeGrom. I guess Siakoa. Screwed that name up. There's Nick Gordon. Travis DiNardo. A Red Sox team card. Kenta Maeda out of 50 for the Twins. PD Luis Robert. We got 3 packs left. Zach Thompson. Baltimore Orioles. Zach Davies and Nick Castellanos. Keroot Ruiz. Go off the pack here. Got one to random off here, maybe Tatis, Duvall, and Alonso. That's the Padres, Braves, the Mets. I think we're going to have 3 different owners on these. Maybe. Yep, there we go. So we will random at the end. Ruiz, Mitch Garver, Tommy Pham out of 25. Now the final pack of this break. Walk off water, that is Yankees team card. Randy Dobek, Dom Nunez, and Ryan McMahon. Let's top load, random off that team leaders card or league leaders card, and then we'll move on. We got one more break tonight. That is our 25 contenders football hobby. That's coming up next. We're going to random off this league leaders card between the Padres, Braves, and Mets in just one moment. And we'll do our recap. Again, we will do that last break of the night. Random that off for just 1 second. All right, here we go. Roll the dice. We got 2 and 3 for 5. 5 times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and whatever's in the top spot gets to the card. Here we go 5 times. On to the Mets. Mets will get the league leaders. That one. Let's read it. So the Mets will get the league leaders. We got Starling Marte, Kevin Gossman out of 199. Taylor McGill, Josh Donaldson, Trey Mancini, Brewers team card out of 50. Kenta Maeda out of 50. And Tommy Pham out of 25. I'll do it for the Sonic Sapphire Mixer. It was a fun one there. Now let's do our certified football. It's PYT 754. Your guess is in for the player on the last auto in this one for 20 in credit. 20 in credits. If you guess correctly, you pull this list up. We are full on this one. You W down here for the Raiders in the bottom spot. Get your guesses in. PYT 754 coming up next. All right, guys, here we go. PYT 754 certified in the last break of the night. 10 packs, 5 cards per pack, 2 autos, 2 mims per box. You guys are guessing the player on the last of the autos for 20 in credit. There's an empty box. Pack number 1. Art Monk on the Immortals. There's our first mem. Out of 299 pieces of the game, that is Calvin Ridley. Roma Dunze, Dexter Lawrence, Aiden Hutchinson. Kid Reporter card. Chuba Hubbard. Our second mem, New Generation out of 249, Trey Harris. Jalen Hurts. Jair Alexander, Baker Mayfield. John Elway out of 299 on the Immortals. First auto is Jalen Wright. Mirrors signature out of 149 going to the Dolphins. Jesse Bates. Justin Jefferson, Jamar Chase. Immortals, Adrian Peterson. Will Johnson out of 150. Amon-Ra St. Brown, Zach Charbonnet, Travis Kelce. Baker Mayfield again. This time on the franchise foundations. Filler. Out of 399, that is Cooper DeJean for the Eagles. Mike Evans, Geno Smith, Garrett Wilson. Quarter card again, Emeka Buka on the certified rookies. Henry Lambert Smith for $3.99. Myles Garrett, Saquon Barkley, Jordan Love. Bucky Irving on the certified stars. And Tyler Warren is going to be our guess of the break. That's out of 199 on the freshman fabric. Warren out of 199 patch auto. Except for the Colts. Let's see. Worthy, Mark Jackson, Aaron Jones. Drake May. Out of 499, Curtis Rourke, James Cook, Amir Gibbs, Jackson Smith and Jigba. Jackson Dart on the certified rookies. Rondé Barber out of 50. The auto is going to go to Tampa. Nice little box for Tampa. Canton certified. Rondé Barber. Josh Jacobs. Calvin Ridley. Brock Bowers. Final pack of the break. Another kid reporter card there. Jaden Daniels, that is going to be out of 75 on the franchise foundation. 35 out of 75, another filler. For the numbered parallel, Trey Harris out of 225. AJ McCarthy, Jerry Jeudy, AJ Brown to end it. All right, let's top load and recap. Then we'll sign off for the night. Again, we will be back Monday at 9 p.m. Central with a full slate of breaks. We'll top load here. We'll do our recap. A couple more here to top load, then we'll do our recap. All right, let's do a recap, then we'll sign off for the night. Thank everybody for hopping in, helping fill these breaks, getting those guesses in as well. We had John Elway out of 299 on the Immortals. Out of 150, Will Johnson. Out of 399, Cooper DeJean. Out of 399, Henry Lambert Smith. Out of 499, Curtis Rourke. Out of 75, Jaden Daniels. Out of 225, Trey Harris. Out of 249, Trey Harris on the new generation men. Out of 299, piece of the game, Calvin Ridley. Jalen Wright out of 149, the mirror signature, Tyler Warren on our freshman fabrics. Rookie patch auto out of 199. Rondé Barber was our final auto on the Canton certified out of 50 and was the guest of the break. All right, guys, that does it for tonight's breaks. You guys have a great weekend. We will see you on Monday.